What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, after Terence Crawford's dominating win over Errol Spence Jr. to become undisputed welterweight champion of the world, you got the talks bubbling, man. The world is talking. Whispers are coming all around. People are asking, would Terence Bud Crawford have defeated Floyd Mayweather Jr. in his prime at 147? Right? Now, Floyd's best years were not at 147 to me. It was like at 135, 140, that shit was elite. But at 147, that's where he became the cash cow. That's where the world took notice and his name became Floyd Money Mayweather, and he put on some outstanding performances at 147. You got people saying he would beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. I'm here to tell y'all, no, he would not. Now, this does not take anything away from Terence Crawford. He's an exceptional fighter. He is a wizard in that ring, for real. But Floyd Mayweather was a magician in that ring. He would make, I'm talking about now you see me, now you don't. I don't believe at all that Terence Crawford would beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. because Floyd Mayweather was so hard to hit, y'all. He was so defensively responsible that he would not let you get off the shots on him that Errol Spence let Terence Crawford get off on him. He wouldn't allow it to happen. Now, if you're talking about old Floyd like right now, yeah. I'm talking about Floyd in his 30s to mid-30s. No, it wasn't going to happen. I seen that man adjust to all different type of styles. Mid-fight. While Terence Bud Crawford is an excellent counter puncher, and he has long arms, I believe a longer reach than Floyd. I think he does. Yeah, a longer reach than Floyd. And he has more power than Floyd at 147. Floyd fought powerful dudes before. They hit him with clean shots. And he was able to always make adjustments, man. It was like, just think about when Shane Mosley hit Floyd the hardest I've ever fucking seen him get hit before. His knees buckled and he still stayed on his feet and finished out the round. Came out the second, what was that? The second round he got hit like that in? Third round? After that round, he dominated the fight from then on. Figured out Shane, and it killed, like I'm talking about, picked him apart. Floyd Mayweather, I'm telling you, he can make adjustments on the fly. And even though Errol Spence Jr. is my dog, that's my boy, Errol could not adjust to Terence Crawford's style. He really couldn't figure it out. Floyd Mayweather was the ultimate Da Vinci Code. He could crack any code. Whether it was Canelo Alvarez, whether it was Manny Pacquiao, whether it was Marcos Maidana. Like, I looked at how he fought Marcos Maidana. A dude who was awkward, threw smothering punches, would not allow his opponent to breathe at all. He was like a damn Tasmanian devil in a ring. Floyd Mayweather stayed patient, and he was getting his shots off no matter what. It didn't matter, man. He was figuring out how to sneak shots in between the punches. It was hurting Maidana, clipping him. And I say, see, that's what happens when a guy has been fighting since he was a child. Like, since he's been fighting since he was a literal little boy. There's certain stuff you can't do to him that you can do to other opponents. And as great as Terence Crawford is, because he is world-class generational talent, Floyd Mayweather was just, I don't know, he was something different, y'all. Like, I know what Terence Crawford looks prettier to the casual eye because he's stopping guys, right? And he's a knockout machine. He's got all knockouts at welterweight. He's knocked out everybody at the welterweight level, right? So his power is carried across weight classes better than Floyd's has. So I understand people becoming mesmerized by that. But again, if you watch Floyd Mayweather, like his feet, his movement, counterpunching. His counterpunching was, I'm talking about God tier. God tier, man. You make one mistake, crack. It could be very costly for you. And he knew his timing was excellent. Like, he knew how to time opponents. Like, I've seen that shit. I watched how he dismantled guys. I saw what he did to Diego Corrales, right? We can't even talk about 147. I saw what he did to Ricky Hatton. Check left hook, give all good night. He was fucking Ricky up. Ricky couldn't do nothing against him. You know what I mean? I saw what he did to his opponents. It was no fluke. He made it look easy every single time. And again, made every fighter he fought, really almost every fighter, not all of them, He made a ton of the fighters, great fighters, look like they were average. You know, and while Terence has not, I mean, Floyd has never been undisputed champion. While Terence Crawford has more knockouts than Floyd, Floyd was just too defensively responsible, man. The head movement, right? Like I said, again, his feet, the counter punching, the hand speed. Floyd's hand speed is faster than Terence Crawford's. His hand speed, man, was exhilarating. It just, you couldn't anticipate his shit. Compared to an Errol Spence, and Errol, my dog, Errol punches much slower than Floyd. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that, man. You cannot teach. He was just naturally gifted, but also he was a student of the game because of who his father was, his uncles was, particularly the great Black Mamba Roger Mayweather. You know what I mean? From his he added with the defensive prowess of his father, the offensive prowess of Roger Mayweather. He was a deadly weapon, man. Floyd was really a nuke. They lucky he didn't have punching power, knockout power like that at 147. If he had that same power he had at 130, 135, it would have been all she wrote. Good night. A lot of your favorite fighters would have got stopped if Floyd didn't have their brittle hands, too. Really was the brittle hands. Telling you, they can call him a pity pat puncher all you want to. I seen how he did dudes, man. I seen him stand in the pocket and trade with Miguel Cotto. And in that 12th round, uppercutted the shit out of Miguel. Miguel about to fall over. I saw what he did to opponents, man. It was not like it. That shit was, it was next level. What he was doing to guys. Juan Manuel Marquez. I'm talking about to put on a classic performance. Saw what he did at the smaller weights to Arturo Gatti. Philip Indu. You know what I mean? Like it was something special. Something special, man. And no matter how big the guy was, none of that. Floyd was naturally a small guy. Smaller than Terence Crawford. Floyd naturally walk around, 150 at best? He never weighed more than 151 pounds. He been fighting at 154. He was a small dude. It was times on Fight Night, man. I think when he fought Canelo Alvarez, the catchweight, Floyd had lost weight when the Fight Night came. Canelo went up to like 170 something. And it didn't matter. Floyd Mayweather was just that elite, man. And I think people are prisoners of the moment because, again, Terence Crawford's performance was like exceptional. It was all-time great. Probably one of the greatest performances I've seen in a fight of that magnitude. For real. But I think people are forgetting what Floyd Mayweather was. You know what I mean? That, like, what he was, that would be hard to replicate, y'all. That would be hard to replicate. And again, I've been watching Floyd for a long time with my uncles. I'm a guy that was watching Floyd Mayweather, like, again, when he fought Diego Corrales with my uncles. You know what I mean? I was like, again, man, my uncles and my uncle are humongous. My uncle is a humongous fight fan. Both of my uncles are, right? So watching him figure out Jose Luis Castillo's second fight. But again, we gonna keep it at welterweight. Because he was beating Victor Ortiz even before that knockdown, that knockout that people say, oh, he was cheating, right? This again, man, this is the type of brilliance it takes for a dude to be able to fight at that level. And to do it for that long, you got to be world class. He didn't beat more world champions than Terence Crawford has. He's beaten more world champions than Terence Crawford has. You know, despite him never being undisputed. And I think Floyd never just really didn't want to go for undisputed because he didn't want to pay them sanctioning fees. I really don't think he really wanted to pay them sanctioning fees like that. You know, so, because, you know, Floyd is all about that bread. So he really never cared about being undisputed. He could have easily been undisputed at 135, 140. 147 too. I feel like he would have beat Manny even back then, before, in an earlier stage in Manny's career. I feel like he would have beat Manny then. He was just that type of gifted. Guys, again, some guys aren't blessed with their hand speed, that impeccable defense. You couldn't really penetrate his defense. You couldn't penetrate him, pause. You couldn't penetrate his defense. You know, you really couldn't anticipate his punches. Floyd Mayweather can anticipate punches. Like he said he's been fighting for so long, he can feel the punches coming to. He can feel when a guy's about to throw a punch, which allowed him to just be so gifted in evading punches, moving around the ring. He could feel that shit coming. He wasn't gonna let you just tee off on him. It was never gonna be that type of situation where you're teeing off on him. He gonna figure out, okay, how is this dude getting these punches off on me? No more. No more. And then you're gonna have to find yourself, the opponent finds himself trying to figure out how to get a Floyd's timing. Because they're like, shit, how the fuck is he getting these punches off? Dudes who are elite champions couldn't see Floyd's punches coming to him. They're like, man, he's so fast. I can't get to him, and I can't see that shit coming towards me. I remember what Canelo said. I couldn't get him. I couldn't catch him. You cannot corner that man. That man knows how to move his feet. Like, again, it's just another type of brilliance. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was something different. Terence Crawford is an all-time great fighter, a generational talent. But Floyd Mayweather was something on a higher level, on a higher tier. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.